Alright, I want to explain why this case never felt like a car accident. And I don't mean after the trial, or after the internet got involved. I mean from the very first minutes. Because people argue this case like it's about evidence. Taillights, speeds, trajectories. But that's not why it stuck. What hooked people was the arrival.
When I arrived, I saw Miss Reed looked like she was giving CPR to him.
And once you notice it, it's hard to shake. When police and EMTs arrive at a real car accident, there's a certain posture. Urgent, sure, but still neutral. They're trying to figure out what happened. Here, that posture just isn't there. John O'Keefe isn't on the road. He's not near a curb. He's not in a driveway. He's face down in the snow on a front lawn. And immediately, the energy is entirely different. Karen Reed is frantic. That part gets replayed a lot. But panic isn't strange. Shock isn't strange. People in crisis say things like, "This is my fault," all the time. What's strange is how everyone behaves around her. While Carrie Roberts is on the ground doing CPR, Jen McCabe is on the phone with dispatch. And listen to the words she uses.
Yes, there's a man unresponsive in the snow. Carrie, you gotta get off of me. Carrie, you gotta get off of him. This is a scene.
That line, "This is a scene," that's the one that sticks with me. Because that's not medical language. That's not CPR language. That's language you use after something is already framed. Just think about that. Who decides it's a scene? And when? Then, there's what happens next on body cam. You see someone walk from where the body is, around the SUV, and straight into the house. No escort, no separation, no control.
That never crossed your mind?
Nope.
You think that might have
And later, under oath, the officer agrees.
interviews could be
That shouldn't have happened.
You wouldn't want witnesses just cavorting together and getting their story straight, right?
Correct.
At a potential homicide scene, you separate witnesses immediately. That rule exists for a reason. And then, there's what doesn't happen.
Officer Sharaf, did you ever think to look inside the house?
No.
That missing
No attempt to locate a missing shoe. No effort to explain how he ended up where he was, even when officers notice footprints and notice where footprints aren't. Those aren't oversights. Those are choices. You've probably heard the phrase everyone fights about. I hit him.
I hit him? No, I didn't hear that.
You never heard her whisper it, yell it, say it, or otherwise?
Not that I recall.
And if he had, he would have written it down. He would have reported it. And he definitely would have testified to it. He didn't. Because he says he didn't hear it. And then there's the taillight. Not a single fragment was found that morning.
You never saw or otherwise observed, located a single piece of taillight material, did you?
No.
Not one. Even while officers are actively observing the scene. But later, after time passes, after snow melts, magically pieces start appearing. That gap, that's where people start getting uncomfortable. You don't need a conspiracy to know why this case blew up. You just have to notice the mismatch between how the scene was handled and what they eventually told us. This never felt like a car accident. Not because of the internet, not because of loyalty, not because of theories, but because, from the very beginning, the behavior didn't match the explanation. And when that happens, people notice. They always do.